I'm making this video because I want to highlight why Engine Evolution is such a great game, and how close it's come to being one of the greatest racing MMOs ever made, and why I still think it could be. One of the main reasons I enjoy playing Engine Evolution is that it immerses me in a racing fantasy I've always had, experiencing the ultimate racing career. Think of legends like Jim Clark, Mike Hawthorne, Mike Hailwood, and Dan Gurney. Drivers who competed across multiple top-level racing series and disciplines. To me, those are true racers. They didn't stop at just one challenge, they went for it all. Engine Evolution captures that spirit and allows me to live out that dream. The Engine Evolution series is the work of a single developer, Peter Siemienek, who first released the game in 2020. Since then, he's released new entries every year, each building on the previous version. This isn't necessarily a review, but rather a reflection on what makes the game special and what could make it even better. I've spent most of my time with Engine Evolution 2023, which I believe is the latest major release. I've logged around 4 to 5 hours in it and earned a decent amount of in-game credits for tech tree research. Out of curiosity, I also tried Engine Evolution 2021, expecting to start from scratch since technically it's a different game. To my surprise, all my progress carried over. The vehicles I'd researched and the credits I earned were all still there. Even more interestingly, it seems that players on different versions of the game might still be able to connect and play together online. While I haven't confirmed this, it gives me the impression that the various yearly versions of the game are more like updates to the same core game rather than distinct titles. This isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it does create a somewhat fragmented experience. What's more, there hasn't been an Engine Evolution 2024 or 2025. Instead, Peter has released other titles that look and feel very similar to the main series. While he's mentioned that these new titles help market fresh features, I don't think that's a strong enough reason to keep splitting the game into separate releases. To Peter, if you're watching this, you've built an incredible foundation, a rich ecosystem full of vehicles ranging from historical icons to modern machines. Why not consolidate all of this work into one unified title? I noticed you've also developed Sidecar Evolution and are working on Motocross Evolution, both of which look fantastic. But rather than releasing new standalone games each year, why not fold these experiences into a single evolving Engine Evolution platform? Doing so would bring the community together, reduce confusion for new players, and give the game a stronger identity. The annual or episodic approach risks scattering the player base and diluting the game's potential impact. To wrap up, my suggestion is simple: consolidate everything, every vehicle, every motorsport discipline, every track, into one central Engine Evolution experience. Drop the yearly labels and treat it as a continuously updated live title. I say this because I genuinely love the game. My feedback comes from a place of appreciation and hope. Engine Evolution has something special, and I truly believe it deserves to succeed, and it can be an absolute blast. Thank you for listening.